Hey guys, so how do you think Rolex or Seiko compare? Okay, you look at, I'm not talking about all Seiko, okay, obviously. I mean, there's Seiko 5, which, I mean, they're not all that great, but the main reason why I'm even bringing this video up is my Seiko diver, the XKX007. That's a great diver, okay? I think it'll compete with a Rolex Submariner, Breitling Super Ocean, you know, anything that you're going to go diving with, okay? A real diver. If you're really going to go diving, a lot of people don't. They desk dive, okay? But if you really look at how well made the Seiko XKX models are made, and you compare them to something like Rolex, you've got both brands are in-house, okay? In-house cases, in-house movements, in-house everything, okay? They're both made to pretty high standards. I mean, even down to how well the Seiko is polished. If you look at the sides of the case, the machining on the top of the case, they're made very, very well. And you could buy them for 150 bucks, you know, off of any website, whatever, eBay, whatever you want. You can buy them cheap, okay? I think the model's discontinued, so of course you're going to be buying old stock or used, okay, whatever. But if you look at how inexpensive they are, and then you look at a Submariner for $8,000, okay, and if you're really a diver and you just want to go diving, are you gonna go spend $8,000 on a Rolex? No, you're not, okay? You're gonna buy a Seiko XKX and you're gonna go diving because it's gonna do what it's intended to do. Obviously everyone would want the Submariner, but if you're not able to purchase one, I mean, at $8,000, that's expensive. That's ridiculous. That's why I always buy pre-owned stuff or older models. I don't even like the new Super K stuff anyway. But anyway, I'm just comparing the two. I mean, not all Seikos. Seiko has a wide range, okay, wide range of watches. I mean, all Rolexes, every damn Rolex is made to the highest standard. They're all quality. They don't have mid-tier shit. They don't have entry level. Seiko, appeals to all. They have the high-end, Seikos. They have the low-end, The XKX 007 is not a low-end watch, though. Yes, it's inexpensive, but it is not a low-end watch. It's built better than any of these Seiko 5s, which is an entry-level watch. It's made very, very well. All in-house movement, in-house case, in-house dials. Everything is made by Seiko, okay? They should be charging a lot more than what they're charging. And that's what I can't understand is if you look, I mean, I understand why Rolex charges so much, the damn name, the name recognition, and also they're made really well, okay? No matter what, no matter how much anyone ever tries to knock them, they're made very, very well, okay? But if you look at, what I can't understand is if you look at Seiko and how you could buy, their timepieces at such a low price, some models at such a low price that are made very, very well, and then you compare them to all these other Swiss watches like, Tag Heuer, if you want to really call them a Swiss watch, and then, Breitling, or, Breitlings are made very well though, or if you compare it to like an IWC or other watches like that, and a lot of those other watches, they're not using in-house movements. They're buying ETA movements, okay, and they're installing them in their cases, and who knows where they're buying all their shit from, okay? At least when you buy Seiko, you're buying Seiko. It's all in-house. They make everything themselves, okay? I think that means a lot when you're buying a watch. When you're buying a timepiece, it means a lot. So how does like Tag Heuer justify $2,000 for their Aqua Racer dive watch? I mean, it's a pile of shit. I don't like the way they look. But how do they justify that amount of money when you're getting an ETA movement? It'll say Tag Heuer, so everyone's gonna think you're somebody, okay? Even though you're just wearing a Tag Heuer, okay? You can go to any store. You can go to Macy's and pick one up. You can go to any run-of-the-mill store, okay, and buy one, okay? How what are you getting out of it? What are you really getting? You're not getting the same quality as you are if you bought the Seiko XKX. That's a better watch. If you're really going to go diving, which one would you rather have? I would rather have the Seiko XKX. That's the better watch. When I first started buying watches, trust me, I had some Tag Heuers, and they're a brick. You buy the thing and you want to upgrade, you can't sell them. You can't sell them for what they're worth or what you think they're worth. You're definitely not gonna make a profit. It's gonna be a loss, okay, no matter how you look at it. And you just want to get, after a while, you're tired of even trying to sell it. You just want to get rid of the damn thing because it's shit, okay? You just take a loss. But you go pick up, a Seiko diver, even the newer Seiko Brights movements, or Seiko Brights watches that kind of look like the Grand Seikos. Those are nice looking watches, and that's all in-house too. Yeah, the regulation, you'll probably have to regulate it kind of tight just so you'll get some good accuracy out of them. But those have hacking movements, and they, are all in-house. Sapphire crystal. I mean, and you can get them for like $600. You try to buy the same thing in a Tag Heuer, in like a Carrera or a Link or whatever you want to call them, you're going to spend $3,000-$4,000, and you're not getting anything any better. You're not buying in-house. It's not going to be in-house. Okay, you spend that much money. That's what I can't understand. You spend, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 on a watch, like a Tag Heuer, even a Breitling, even though I like Breitling guys, or even an IWC, even a, God, I'm losing my mind here on some of these watch brands, but they're not in-house. What justifies the cost if they're not in-house? I don't get it. Some models are in-house, Breitling uses the B1 movement or whatever, they have a chronograph movement, but they don't have a regular three-handed in-house movement. Omega's has their in-house movements now, supposedly, which are kind of really not even in-house anyway, because it's still ETA. That's all up for debate when it comes to Omega. But, anyway, I don't know. I just don't understand what justifies it. What justifies these watch brands to charge that kind of money, and you're not getting in-house. And people knock, you might have a Tag Heuer snob and you're wearing a Seiko and they're knocking it. They're going to knock your Seiko. Your Seiko's a better watch, okay? I believe it's a better watch. And, I guess I could say that because I'm, walk around with, Rolex, Explorers or Datejust, or I've had subs, whatever. I guess I could say that because I'm at that level of horology. I'm at that level of, in my collecting that I know what I'm talking about. I know what the fuck's going on, if you're just getting into it, you're thinking Tag Heuer, or you're thinking, Bulova, or, that stuff. You think that's a nice watch. It's garbage, I had somebody ask me, hey, is a Michael Kors watch a good watch? Michael Kors, that's a fashion, they sell purses. It's a fashion watch. They're shit. It's garbage. It's overpriced shit. But anyway, whatever. It's what you're into, okay? But if you're truly into watches, you would have respect for Seiko. Seiko's a great watch. But anyway, just wanted to bring that up, guys. Have a little conversation. Anyway, I hope everyone has a safe and happy New Year. Some of you in Europe, it's already the New Year. Congratulations, Happy New Year. I hope you guys didn't drink too much. But anyway, I'll see you in 2016. You guys take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.